All right, what's up, guys? I- I'm I made a video yesterday about weapon damage being cheeks, and it's kind of crazy because after I made that video, literally Fina comes out. Fina fixes the weapon damage problem in this game, and so the biggest problem in this game, right here, is that currently in the game, weapons right here, they hit diminishing returns really easily because we only have 4 wedges and we don't have the max for some of these. So we only have like 6 wedges that are unique, and after that, you kind of have 2 flex slots if you want to like keep your not hit diminishing returns. And so all of these are base, right? And they don't get further. So the big thing about a lot of these weapons, and it's different from melee weapons. So melee weapons are very different. So I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But for the current range weapons in the game, it's very very important that you notice, right, with these range weapons that they right? We have spike attack, we have attack, we have multi shot, we have crit chance, we have attack speed, and we have crit damage and trigger probability. And then we have our bonus, right? We have all of these different stats, but we don't want to layer them because if we layer them, it's too much. So if we don't want to what is it, go wide and get multiple. We want to kind of layer them on different ones because the more layers you put up, the higher your damage is. But the wider you go, your damage kind of doesn't really go up. So you want to have different layers that stack on each other. Okay. And that video, the guy in the Warframe video explains it way better. So you kind of want to understand it from Warframe, understand it from Warframe, and then understand it in this game. It's a very simple concept. So that weapon damage video kind of goes over it. And this is why Fina is giga freaking broken. Fina fixes the weapon damage problem in the game. And this weapon is probably going to be my for fun weapon. Oh, you can't even see it. This weapon right here is going to be my for fun weapon because right now it's like the only sword in the game that actually does what I want it to do. So this weapon is going to be insane. And the reason why, we have Rage Trammel right here. We have Celerity. We have Impetus Focus, Rage, Penetration, Focus, Pierce, Whirl of Illusion. Once I get all of these golds up, it's going to be even more insane. The damage. But right now, I'm able to hit insane numbers and get to that million damage threshold that I was talking about before. And it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And the main reason why this is possible is because of Fina. Before, when I was using this weapon, it was all right. It was all right. And granted, I don't have the maxed out golds for this, so it can be way better, right? So right here, when I was doing this, I was using rhythm. Let me explain this too. So for this particular rhythm build, right, I am going max morale because we're gonna want to go morale to stack our weapon because our weapon's gonna scale off of morale. Okay, but this is gonna be part of why Fina's broken, and it's completely insane. So here's the next thing, right? Um, boom, bam. We're gonna put this guy to level 80, and look at how fast he gets bodied, right? And this is just with rhythm, right? Right? And this is just with a weapon, right here. You can see we're hitting about 40k crits on a singular weapon. That is absolutely insane for a weapon in this game. 40k crits is nuts. Okay, and especially for a weapon that is attacking this fast. And I can't even more attack speed and a lot more attack. So I'm pretty sure if I max everything out, I could probably get around, what is it, like 60k normal with just her and her own weapon damage. So just using rhythm, I could get that much damage. And that's 60k going over again. And it's really nice. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, before I went over the Borat guide, really briefly, but each one of these, right, and this is what I was talking about, layers, okay? Fina kind of goes through these layers, but I'll go through that in her kit when I explain her kit later. But morale, right here, right, it's its own layer. Damage boosts are all its own layer, and Fina has her own different types of damage boosts, which is insane. Right, I feel like damage though isn't in here, but I can't tell. I'm gonna assume it is, but it doesn't feel like it is. Um, Damage bonus right here. This is what Fina does. And Fina is insane because she gives you damage bonus and she gives you damage boost. And then when you get her I4, she's going to give you skill damage too. She's absolutely cracked. She's absolutely cracked. And then she also lowers resistance. So it's super insane. It's super duper insane. Her ability to just increase your damage as a character. So right here, I'll explain it. Right? So right here in our current setup, we can only have so much damage. But right here, when we go to skills, right? I don't have my Fina max, right? Where 2 right here, and we have her Intron, right? This one gives her was it pen? It's gonna give you 24% pen, depending on what elements you use, and then the Lumino is gonna refresh and all that. It's gonna be insane. So you're gonna get minimum 20, but you're gonna get a whole bunch, right? It targets granted the ability to deal extended. Yeah, so this is gonna be 40 damage. I mean 24 pen, and then over here, right? This one is gonna increase our stacks to 45, and this is nuts because her kit is about these stacks. And then so right here, extra Intron levels, but right here, her skill, this skill is kind of just a refresh, and it's kind of build up stacks. Is you're not really gonna use this that much, or you're gonna move the circle with it. Besides that, the speed, I don't really think you care too much about the speed. The next thing right here is her skill, right? Oh yeah, also her weapon gives attack. So she gives attack, skill damage, she gives skill damage at I4, defense shred, damage bonus, and then additional damage bonus. So she literally gives every single multiplier you could want for something. And for weapons right now that don't have multipliers, she is absolutely giga cracked. All right. So that's something I gotta explain first. Okay. And so right here, we have this, right? She gets dot. We don't care about the dot. The dot's all right. It's fine. It's whatever. Additional damage, right? And this right here is additional damage, but you have to think about this as times 4 because you're doing 4 different additional damage procs. So it's basically 44% additional damage. And this goes on in the formula somewhere, and it's insane. Okay. And then right here, this one I'm pretty sure is for her. But these stacks, you will see, we're going to be able to get 45 times 199. This is going to be, 45, it's going to be basically 90% damage, right? Bonus. So 90, so she already beats Truffle, and her ability to keep these stacks up is like infinite. Don't even worry about her being every time she presses E, it resets. It's insane. All right. And her additional damage bonus, and I don't even think you need to be in the thing. So right here, using honor increases user allies damage based on the number of quill stacks. Right here, damage boost. Right. So this is for her, right? And then this is right here. So, oh, maybe I misread this. So maybe she just gets 45, but it's still insane because she gives the additional damage and everything. And then she gets weapon damage boost. And weapon damage is insane. Weapon allies. Swords. Oh, right. So, guess what? That's crazy because she wants a sword. And guess what sword is good? She's going to be so fun. She's going to be so fun. But basically, when we go over here, we're going to summon this guy. We're going to make him level 100 because why not? We're going to summon him 1. Spawn him in. We're going to summon Fina. We're going to summon... Tabitha also helps. But right here, right, we're going to go here. Give ourselves the damage boost. Right? And right here. This is a level 100 enemy, by the way. We can even cancel and get our damage boost back up. And that is a level 100 enemy. And this guy is normally really tanky and really hard to kill. So that amount of damage is absolutely nuts. So she fixes the ability to do damage. We're going to summon this guy again just to look at the numbers because I didn't really go over the numbers. Remember, before we were doing about 40k, 50k, right? And then right here, 81k. She literally doubled our damage. She literally doubled our damage. It's wild. Okay? It's insane. So she's absolutely nuts. She's absolutely cracked of a character. It's crazy. And right here, this is my current setup I have for her. I have Volition, Eternity, Intro Lapse, skill damage. And the reason why I was running this in the first place is because her damage bonus that she gets from the skill scales with skill damage. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter if you're using her as a thing. I think this is just for her. I don't know, I haven't tested it too much. But she is an absolutely insane buffer. And I just can't wait to mess around with her more. Wait, you know what we can do? She's not going to have as much morale as the other character. But we can mess around with this. We can, yeah, we can do that. So right here, go to rhythm. We'll go over here. We'll deploy Fina. After we deploy Fina, we're gonna go over here. Armory. Right, and then we're gonna equip this weapon because this weapon is gonna give us attack. So right here, attack boost. And then over here, we're gonna summon the dude. We're gonna want to summon Tabitha because Tabitha gives us skill damage, and skill damage scales our thing. And then we're gonna summon Fox on her. We're gonna go Q. And then right here, you have to press Q a couple times to transfer the things. And then after this, you're gonna want to press E, and you're gonna want to get these stacks up to 45. And over here, we'll summon this guy. We'll make him level 100. Spawn him in. And it is absolutely insane the amount of damage that she can deal. It's absolutely crazy. And it's like for free. So she's definitely going to be a good character and a fun character. And there are going to be a lot of ways you can build her. You can probably build her just to max your E. You could probably build her to do a lot of stuff. But she's definitely going to be the core pivotal support for a lot of these characters. The big thing that she has right now is we can't really build a build for her because we don't have weapon damage, right? But at I6, like that problem is solved at I6. So I'm really tempted to get I6 just to do it. Just to test for you guys. Right here. When Fina deals weapon damage for each bonus effect the target, this is going to be insane. So, and this right here gives Fina skill damage. And remember, skill damage affects her damage bonus that she gets. So she just cycles into her kit like a monster. This character refreshes into her kit so much, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so her ability to be self-sufficient when she's Intron 6 is going to be wild. I definitely might make a showcase on that because I think she's a fun character. I think she's a cool character. And yeah, see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.